And so our initial idea for this product is to simplify billing for vendors and also push care past, when the bill is paid. So right here we have the eligible results, and eligible is just defined by the records that have, most or all of the information filled out, enough for us to be able to make a decision, and the decision comes in auto accept, flag for review, or reject. And so when things are flagged for review, there's a rejection criteria or a rejection explanation that we put here, and then when things are flat out rejected, there's also a rejection decision explanation there as well. And so you can also filter here by facilities, but for the records of patients that aren't included in the above, those are people who just have are missing a large majority of the data needed to make a sound decision. And so what you can do here is you can click retry, and that'll requery the PCC API in order to get more information in order to make a valid or better decision. And then once that's been made, the record will then move up here. And so you can see a breakdown here. You can see how many failed API calls were made, all of these sort of breakdowns, and you can also do a SQL query that gives you better or more direct insight into the calls. And then you can click directly into the patient themselves, and you can see a detailed overview of everything that was included and used to make their decision. We also included the AI follow-up suggestions. And so that it'll look at the clinical notes here, and then it'll use that to kind of decide what opportunities are present for better care to be given to clients. So it'll suggest something like, oh, in a couple weeks, you might want to follow up with this person. They're also possibly a high-risk client, so it's best to follow up with them. So that's just what that tool is for, and then I'll hand it off so we can talk more about the actual implementation.
Yeah, so we got this data from API, and there was so many 429 API rating issues. So what we did was we created a Python project, and we have this all system prompts, and we have multi-agents where we have 5 agents, and orchestrator application is calling all these 5 agents parallel. So first patient is called, and then after that patient is information is recovered, we call this systematically with some kind of time limit, and we retry multiple times. And then after that we have these eligibility rules which are in configuration. So in order to change a rule, you just have to write your rule here, it will automatically work. And we have base rules also, how API should be called. And then we have a LLM also, where we pass our data to LLM, where LLM can tell us if they can use a regex to complete the data, if there is something needed to complete the data with regex. And we have this Python API where if it has if the data is clean, then it's fine, otherwise it uses regex for it, and that file is LLM file. And the pipeline runs automatically multiple times, and since it is running behind the scenes like a background job, it automatically corrects everything. And our code is here, the whole code is here, and you can look into all these different types of tools whatever we have created. It uses Python, Anthropic API, and multiple multi-agent platform. So this is the whole thing what we have. And you can see like we have prompts also, like for patient extraction request, and these are our pages that we have created. Thank you.
Thank you.